Let's get started, guys, and see what we done here until now. 2 hours from the open on Monday. We'll not talk a lot about the market. We talked about it all day and also on a weekly recap. It's an holiday Monday, Columbus Day. The US banks are closed, bond market is closed. We saw the volume after at the open. It was very light, only around 300 million on Nasdaq shares traded, and that's a signal for light volume. And the market is basically dead flat until now. Now trying to, as we speak, break into the upside and to close this area. If I'm looking at the daily chart, as we said, we had 2 huge days to the upside. We gapped inside this candle, and our buy this morning was buy, as we are looking at this gap as a bullish gap to the downside, especially on the Qs, more than on the S&P 500. Not a huge list at all, very poor list of gaps. We didn't have almost anything to watch or to trade. All shorts were tier 2 gaps because of that market bias and gap down in the morning. And I was going to look for something better on the 5-minute setups instead of the 1 and the 2. Managed to call one trade on Facebook, and that's what we will focus on this recap and we'll take a look at. After that, at the end, if you have some questions, I would be happy to answer them. So let's see Facebook. Start from the daily. Not the perfect gap at all. I will put here the daily with the right moving average that I'm looking at, the 20 and the 200. Okay, so we're gapping just below that 20 moving average, which I wanted is as the eye of this trade or as a resistance focal point, and that's what I like about this one. Short more than on the other short or bearish gaps that we had this morning. This is also a market stock, so didn't have a lot of expectations, as I saw the market is not really moving at all. Back to the intraday chart, 5 minutes. So this one starts going, maybe we'll look at it too. It's even better. Okay, so it went higher, okay, at this area, and back we talked about how we touched 48.50. We saw a ton of sellers here at those 3 candles. I was talking about it all morning, and we wanted to see how it can go or where it can go before it can go down, and that's what we saw. We saw it at 30 area and coming back, and then when it came back to the 50, remember what I said now I want to see a narrow range area, okay, and to watch for it. And if we will get that narrow range area 44, 43 by 50, 51, 10 cents, then I'm willing to be in. This area 20 cents by eye of the day or 30 cents, no risky road. What we are looking at is every day better risky road opportunities. We are looking for risky road opportunities. That is the main goal of our trading. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to trade. Okay, that's what we got here. On the 5, you don't see it. I was looking at multiple time frames at the time. This was a narrow candle until the last 30 seconds or so. I can look where I got that order in, but that was just at the end of the 5 minutes bar. I managed to put it on the room even before. Talked about it for 2-3 minutes. I said, let's wait for the 5 to end, and then I put the numbers like 40 seconds before the bar ended on the 5, and then was just a break. I'm glad some of you managed to jump on the trade and take it 44 by 50. Took some first partial at 20, first target. I waited for the 06 to take something else, closed some at 10, and now out at 20. As you can see on the 2 minutes, that was the pivot around the 17, 20 area. It can continue, yes it can. On the 5 also, this candle is now more bearish. That was last pivot was here for me, okay, and that's why I'm out of this trade. I think around 1.5 hours to 2 hours total on this trade. Sorry, on the 1 minute it's even better to see that base. Okay, use the base on the 1 minute, 4 candles, and on the 5th it broke to the downside. I know that some of you didn't take it, or it's not available for short on some platforms. On our platforms, no issue with the firm we are working with, but it will be many more. We are just at the first day of core earnings season, 3 weeks of the core earnings season, and that's what we are looking for this kind of gaps. There will be many more. Today is just Monday, small day. We didn't trade full, so it's a nice trade to have, but not the best one we'll have next 3 weeks, promise you.